Yo, what it is, you know what it is. It's your man King Musa live with 90.1 KAXM Axum Radio. I'm here with
Alex.
Alex, how you doing right now?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Okay, so currently the score is 7-0, right? My question for you is, with such a strong lead at halftime, how confident are you with the team maintaining their momentum for the second half?
I mean, I think they're going to keep doing what they're doing as long as they can. I mean, it's just one of the games, so I think they're going to keep it going.
So there's no chance they're coming back from 70?
I don't think it's very likely. So we'll see what they got, but hopefully, they can at least put something on the board.
Yes, sir. It wasn't even look like they was getting first down. So we're going to keep going. Do you think there has been a key factor in the team's dominant performance so far?
I mean, I just think they're throwing the ball really well. They're passing well. They're running well. I just think they're doing everything right now. So, I mean, if they just keep continuing to do that, they're going to keep putting points on the board. So
yes, sir. So are you going to attend more of these games?
Absolutely.
If they're playing like this, I don't blame
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to keep on putting points on the board and getting those dubs. So
yes, sir. Thank you so much. Absolutely. What's your name first?
Jack.
Jack, how you like watching the game that's 7-0?
We're doing really good.
We're doing really good. All right. So do you think the offense is dominating or the defense?
I think defense.
Defense? Yes, sir. What's your favorite position on the field right now?
I think it's linebacker.
The linebackers. Are you gonna watch more of these games, especially if we're winning like this?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm here with
Clint Singleton.
Clint. How you feeling about a game that's 7-0, man?
I bet when it was 21-0, the over 80 over. So I mean, it's probably going to be, I'm going to say conservatively 87-0.
Conservatively, I mean, I've seen a game they play 99-0. So do you think we'll reach that again?
I wouldn't be surprised. It depends. It depends if our coach, if he wants to be respectful and run the ball the rest of the half with the third string quarterback. I can see it being a little lower, but if he wants to showboat, I can see us get 90.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, I'm looking for a little showboat. So my main question for you is, are there any players or plays that particularly impress you in this blowout?
I'm going to tell you right now, the quarterback play by the first string and second string, they put the second string quarterback in, and his first possession was a touchdown. So, I mean, that's all you got to see. You know your players are on point.
Right. I love that. My next question for you is, do you think the team should keep up the intensity in the second half, or would you prefer them to rest some of their starters?
Rest your starters, build depth, and prepare for the next game.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Live with the student section. Who am I here with?
Cameron Foster.
Cameron, how do you think about a score being 7-0 at halftime?
I was honestly kind of scared for today's game.
Has anything about the game surprised you? And give me the score difference or what you think the next half is going to be like.
I think the next half is going to be the exact same. They're not going to score any points, and they'll probably cut the game short, honestly. And then I'm just pretty surprised that they're losing this bad. I thought it would be like close a little because I don't know. I'm a freshman, So yeah.
So do you think we'll hit 100?
I hope so. I really do, because then that'll be funny.
All right, one more question before I have to go. With the team in such a commanding position, what are your hopes and seeing in the second half? More of the same or something different?
More of the same because we're winning. So why would you switch it up?
You don't think the third string and everybody else should get the chance to play?
Oh, I thought the third string was playing.
Hey, I don't know. I'm not the coach. I'm here with
Brennan Hill.
Brennan, how do you feel about the game being 7-0 in the first half?
Honestly, it's really good for the first game. It's a really fun game to watch, especially as a freshman with all our axe handles. So it's been fun overall.
Yes, ma'am. Are you more of an offense level or defense?
I like the defense. I know the offense had a couple of good catches, but to not let them score at all is pretty good for our defense.
I love it. All right, so let's get into some deeper questions, okay? So my first question for you is, with such a strong lead in the half, how confident are you that the team will maintain their momentum in the second half?
I think that we're probably going to maintain our momentum. They might score here or there just because we're probably going to start putting in our third string and trying new stuff, but I don't think there's any way for them to catch up.
So you believe there's a chance they're going to score?
There might be, just as we try new stuff, but sometimes us getting scored on could be good for the team to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Next question for you. Are there any players or plays that particularly impress you in this blowout?
One dude caught like a one-handed catch while diving forward, and that was just really cool.
That's Mr. King. So welcome to 90.1 KAXM Axum Radio. I'm here with Cooper Barton. Cooper, how do you feel the score is 7-0 by halftime, man?
It's absolutely insane.
Is this your first game?
This is my first game, yeah.
Oh, okay, so do you think we're going to keep this up the whole time?
I'm saying we can hit 100 something.
Okay. Do you think they're going to score in the second half?
No, it's gonna be 100-0.
Woo! I like those odds. Now, I got a couple main questions for you, so let's go ahead and get into it. How do you think the opposing team can turn things around in the second half, or is the game already out of reach?
No, it's probably out of reach. I haven't seen them pass the 50 at all, man.
And I love that. Has anything about the game surprised you, given the score difference at halftime?
Honestly, that was kind of going to be a little bit closer just from high school, but it doesn't really surprise me that much after seeing.
Yes, sir. Welcome to college, baby. And who am I with?
James Stevens.
James, is this your first game?
It's my first game with my brother.
What's your brother's name?
Chris Stevens.
Chris Stevens. So we got James Stevens and Chris Stevens. Look, the score is 7-0, man. How do you feel about that?
Amazing.
Did you expect that to happen in your first game?
Honestly, SFA's great, baby. SFA's great.
Yes, sir. I love it. Let's get into some main questions, though. So, how does the atmosphere in the stadium feel with such a one-sided game? Are fans still engaged?
I feel like it's electric. You know, the people leaving are leaving, but the people that are staying are here for it.
You going to stay till the end?
You know it.
All right, give me a score guess for the end.
Oh, I'm guessing like 98 at least.
So 0 still?
0.
All right, let's get 98 to 0. I love it.
You got 100?
I got like 100. All right, so he's at 98. I don't think we can go to 115. I think that's just disrespectful. All right, one more question for you. If the team continues to dominate, how do you think this performance will set the tone for the rest of the season?
I mean, I always have high hopes. I think we'll do amazing. I think we'll keep this up. I mean, I think we got a hard game coming up, but we're going to rock their world.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. I'm Hillary, boy.
Josiah Cotton, a.k.a. JoJo, number 14, and number 1 in your hearts, you feel me?
Hey, what position you play, buddy?
I play linebacker.
Hey, any score right now is 77-0. How do you feel about that?
Hey, man, we did our job. We did what we came to do. We didn't play down. We played at our level, at our standard, and we just got the job done.
Yes, sir. Now, let's get to some main questions for you, okay? So, my first question for you, man, is how do you feel about your individual performance, and were there any particular moments that stood out to you?
I think I did pretty well, pretty decent. I think I could have had more impactful plays like getting the ball out or making an interception or anything like that, but just minor details that I need to work on. But I think I had a solid performance.
Hey, man, I love that, buddy. All right, coming up next, we have how did the team handle the pressure during critical moments of the game, especially in the final moments? I don't even think there was pressure at that.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of pressure, but I think we talked a lot, we communicated well, and we just were bonded as a team together. We were very communicative. We were talking a lot and just being one as a team, one as a group. And I think we had a whole lot of energy on the sideline, one another as defense, offense, special teams. So I think we all came together as one today.
Yes, sir. So do you think this is the right momentum with going 7-0 on your first game into the season?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Most definitely. I think we came together as a team, like I said earlier. I think we're going to be this is going to be the pivotal moment or just skyrocket our whole career this whole season.
Hey, man, I love it. I'm here with
Rob Keller.
Rob, what's your position?
I play left tackle.
All right, buddy. The score is 7-0 right now.
Oh, yeah.
How do y'all feel about the first game coming out 7-0?
Man, we feel great. You know, for the offensive line and offense, this was a great building opportunity to show what we've been doing all summer and all fall camp. And it feels good to win. It feels good to put up that many points and run the ball as well as we did. So
yes, sir. So let's get into some main questions for you, okay? What adjustment did y'all have to make after halftime, and how did it impact the outcome?
You know, we were playing pretty fast, and we were putting some points on the board, so we had to slow down a little bit. You know, that's why we started going in the huddles and everything. But it just, you know, not much. It was a simple game plan. Just run the ball and throw the ball till it's open. And
hey.
It was fun.
I like it. Hey, when you're already, 7-0 in the first half, what you got to do to make the rest? What was your mindset going to today's game, and how did it influence your performance on the field?
You know, for me, this is my first career start in college, and I've been here for about 4 years. So it was like I need to prove myself. I need to prove who I am, and who I should have been. And so, honestly, it just felt good taking the field as a starter and, you know, dominating these guys. And all props to our opponent, but, you know, we just had their number tonight.
Yes, sir. I love it. I'm out here with
Jaheim Mullen, a.k.a. Slick.
Hey, Slick. What position you play, man?
I play DB safety.
Yes, sir. So, score 77-0 ending. You had 70 at the half. How do you feel about that?
Man, I'm just thankful to be a part of this team, man. It was a good little victory. We came out here, worked hard, we played fast, we executed all our plays, so I'm just thankful and grateful for that.
Right. All right, so let's get into some main questions, okay? Because with a performance this good, I just got to know what was your mindset going to today's game, and how did it influence your performance on the field?
Well, really, we was locked in, but we got the little delay of game, so really that was a little adversity, you feel me? So we had to lock back in when we came back out here, but really we were just playing for us, bro. We weren't really thinking about the other team. This is a game for us to really develop our skills, develop our chemistry, and just to really come out here and ball out.
I love it. My next one for you. How do you think that today's win will affect the team's momentum going forward?
Man, we just got to keep staying positive, stay building our chemistry, and really just keep going forward, man. Stacking them bricks every day, staying consistent. That's really it.
Yes, sir. You know what it is. You know what it is. It's your man, King Musa for KAXM 90.1 Axum Radio. I'm out here with
Gavin Rutherford.
Gavin, what's your position?
Play quarterback here at SFA.
Yes, sir. So 77-0, 70 at the half. How do you feel about that?
It's easy. No, I'm joking. We came out and ball today. We played some good football, and we just did our job. So
yes, sir.
That's all we need to do, and it'll take care of itself.
Okay. Now let's get into some main questions. All right. This one's going to be a little personal. How did you feel about your individual performance, and were there any moments that stood out to you?
My individual performance, I thought I did good. I thought I did my job. I think there's always room to improve. I think the offense did our job. So I think we still got stuff to improve on, but I think as an offense, we're in a pretty good spot right now. So it's good.
Yes, sir. I like that. What is something you learned from today's game that you could take in future matchups?
Just playing confident, honestly. I think playing confident is the best attribute you can have, and whenever you're playing confident, you can do whatever you want on the field. So, whenever everybody's playing confident, you're playing some good football.
Man, it's saucy. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I'm out here with
Cole Lemons.
All right, Cole, what's your position?
I'm a safety. I just got moved from receiver about 2 weeks ago. Still got the 89 on. Thinking about keeping it. I don't know. May switch it up.
I love it. So, 7-7-0, 70 at the half. How do you feel about today's game?
I mean, we knew we were going to come out here and dominate. I mean, we're Division I, they're NIA. It was all about us, just coming out, focusing on getting better, getting ready for UNT. I mean, we had that short short second half. I mean, it probably would have been past 100 if we had those 15-minute quarters.
That's that mercy rule, dog. All right, so let's get into some main questions, okay? Sorry about that. How do you feel about your individual performance today, and were there any particular moments that stood out to you?
Yeah, I mean, I played special teams most of the game, got to go in at defense at the end, and just made a play when grabbed the ball off someone's head.
How he says this so humbly. Would you like to explain your interception one more time?
Just when took the ball off his head, something slight.
Something slight. I love it. I got another one for you, man. Which one of your teammates do you think made the biggest impact today, and why?
Probably Dax Bridges. Just went out at the end of the game, snagged the ball. I mean, I think team morale is up on that one.
It's up. Yes, sir. So, first win being a blowout, how do you feel like that plays, especially since we're about to go to a bunch of road games after this?
Yeah, I think it just builds on our confidence, and we know what we can go out there and do. We know the opponents weren't as good as they're going to be all season, but, we executed to the best of our ability.
Yes, sir. I'm out here with
Cam Rogers.
What's your position, Coach?
I coach linebackers here.
Yes, sir. So 77-0 at the end. I mean, they don't have a single point on the board. 70-0 at halftime. How do you feel about that?
It was a good performance by all of our guys, and we got to play a lot of guys. A lot of depth guys. They got a lot of experience. I mean, that stuff matters.
Right.
Getting game time experience. So a lot of guys got to play. A lot of guys executed really, really well.
Yes, sir. So let's go into some main questions for you. Here we go. How satisfied are you with the team overall performance today, and what areas do you think need improvement?
I think we're a very solid team right now in terms of we have solid depth, we have solid experience, guys coming back. Areas where we need to improve is just take it day by day, and
yes, sir,
and just continue to get better and play 11-man football, together.
Yes, sir. I like that answer. Where we at? Were there any surprising opponent strategy that you had to adjust for or to counter them?
No, sir.
I appreciate you. So before we go, though, I know we're about to get in a bunch of away games. So how do you feel about this blowout being the first thing before we go off on the road?
I mean, it's good just because we had everybody play, all right, got experience, depth guys, new guys. You know, there's some new faces, there's some old faces on the team. So us coming together and getting a big win like this is tremendous for us and our growth as the season goes on.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. We're live on 90.1 Axum Radio, KAXM. I'm with
Coach Wilson, wide receiver coach here at SFA.
Yes, sir. So how did you like that first game coming out 7-0, especially at the half, we're 70-0? How did that make you feel?
Yeah, I felt like our guys came out focused and did what they had to do, and they played exciting, sound football, and, we got the turnout we wanted.
Yes, sir. I like that. Let's go ahead and dive into some deeper questions, Coach. What was the biggest challenge the team faced during this game, and how did y'all address them?
All week we kept telling those guys it was about us. It was about us, focusing on us, just going out and playing assignment sound football, lining up right, executing right, and things like that. So I think the biggest challenge for us as coaches is making sure our guys were staying locked in throughout the entire game and not getting comfortable and not relaxing throughout the game. I thought we did a good job of staying locked in and executing throughout the whole.
Yes, sir. It looked like the team morale was up the whole time. How satisfied were you for the team overall performance today, and what areas do you think need improvement?
I thought it was good. I love the energy on the sideline. I love how our players support one another, and that was really good. But obviously, we can always get better at certain little things. And I'm just excited for the rest of the season, and we'll continue to get better and work on the little things.
Yes, sir. So, blowout for the first game. We're about to go on the road for another 3 games. How do you feel like that this win does for getting ready to go on the road?
Well, obviously, it builds a lot of confidence into our team, and going on the road is obviously a challenge. But I think our team is up for it, and they're built for it, and we'll be ready to go.
Yes, sir. So with the score being so large, I know we got a lot more rotation in. How did you feel knowing that your second string, third string, almost everybody got to get on the field and get a chance to get some play time?
Man, it brought me so much joy to see some of those guys getting in the game, making plays and things like that. So I was very happy and so excited to see some of those guys making plays, and our entire team was just very supportive to see their teammates making those plays.
Yes, sir. I love it. And I'm out here with
Chris Ross.
Coach Chris, what do you coach?
I'm the offensive coordinator.
That's beautiful, man. It seemed like y'all had everything going on. Ending score 77-0. Score at the half was 70-0. How did you feel about the team's performance today?
I was really pleased with, not only their performance, but just the way they executed and the way they stayed focused throughout the quarters that we played.
Yes, sir. So getting the rotations with not just the first string, not just the second string, getting some people who may not thought they would be able to see playing time. Did you feel like that helped a lot of the team chemistry?
Oh, of course. That's a credit to these coaches that had all of those guys. I mean, I don't even know how many we played tonight, but everybody that got in went out there and performed at a high level.
Yes, sir. I love it. Let's get into some main questions, Coach. Here we go.
We'll see you guys.
How do you think the team's preparation throughout the week contributed to today's result?
Oh, it's everything. They understand this is a process. And, if you want to go play well, then you have to practice well.
Right.
And they have. I think we had 28 fall camp practices, so you better be ready.
Yes, sir. I love it. Hey, I know they had a tough schedule all throughout the summer. Them boys were up, I think, 6, 7 in the morning, and they're not going until 10 o'clock. Next question for you, Coach. What's your focus on the next game, and how do you plan on keeping the team motivated?
Really the process doesn't change. There's a different challenge every Saturday, but
Right.
it's always about us.
Yes,
We go in there, we prepare, and get ready to play physical, fast football, and we're going to have a good team.
Yes, sir. Okay, so a blowout for the first game, right? Now we got 3 games on the road. Do you feel like this is the right momentum going into the road, and this is something the team can kind of hold on to?
I think so. I think these guys it's a very mature group.
Right.
Coach Carthel, they understand that his expectation is our standard goes up, not down.
Sir.
So as these challenges come in front of them, we just keep doing the process and day by day, and it's going to be a good group.
Absolutely. I appreciate you.